Greetings, Doctor. You are not mistaken. I am addressing you, the so arrogantly titled Master of the Dread Clinic. You need not know us, only that you slighted us. For years, you have been a thorn in the side of our scientific underworld. I applaud you for this ruse of yours that has kept you seemingly so untouchable. This ends now. The redacted organization, my organization, has bypassed your veil of illusions to take your most precious prize. We have your student, Doctor, your prize pupil, your greatest scientist, and secret magnum opus. Remove the bag. Yes, sir. We captured him and tinkered with him to the point of breaking. If you do not fulfill our demands, our wrath will be great. Sir's pain unimaginable. Sir, look upon his dreaded features and know. Sir, he's asleep. What? Then wake him hard. Anyways, my demands are as follow. What's happening?
Evening. Yes, most likely evening.
Security, restrain him.
Oh, handcuffs. Hey, are these your handcuffs? Again, I apologize for any injuries I caused. I left my systems on Do Not Disturb while I happened to take a nap. So you never know how the tail might act. It can go a bit rogue when people come near.
I thought you had roughed him up. How could he be just sleeping?
Oh, please. The better question is, how could I stay awake? Between my work, the clinic, checking some missions, recording the Leo video, and preparing for the tournament, I don't think I've slept that well in days.
Silence! You may be strong, but your systems are still sluggish. You have no chance of escaping here.
Escape? What on earth are you talking about? I came to you, silly. I came here to share Leo's...
No, we captured you. You are our prisoner.
So it seems.
Sir. What? The cargo has been secured. All assets are still inside and unharmed. No resistance was noted from the guards.
Ah, you have my boys. Excellent. I do hope they didn't give you any trouble.
Enough with this idle talk. If your master does not comply to our demands, we will extract every bit of data from your circuits having regarding you, the clinic, and the beasts of this great hybrid tournament of yours.
Oh, I see. Well, there's no need for any of that. I can just tell you.
What?
You heard me. I'm here to share my knowledge. No torture required. Oh. Oops.
Security.
Sorry about that.
Security.
Again, so sorry about the cuffs. Might need something stronger, I think. Maybe another size? What kind of metal?
Sir, should we really be trusting his word? Of course not. He has no way out and no way of knowing where he is. We have his beast contained and dead to rights. We play along, extract everything, then gets it.
A few extra for the tail as well. You'd be surprised how often everyone forgets the tail.
Quiet! If you're here to talk, then talk. Tell me of these war lions of yours.
Of course, sir. You were referring to the Gladiatorium Leo in your care, correct?
Correct.
The Gladiator Beast Lion, or Lion Gladiator Beast. Leonidas is his project name. Sometimes I call him Leo for short. Several of them also have their own titles, such as Blood Beast, Tyrant Claw, Roaring Flame.
Forget the nicknames. I want data.
Oh, most certainly. Let us begin. Representing the Dread Clinic, Gladiatorium Leo stands around 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder, 13 feet long, and weighing roughly 3,500 to 4,000 pounds. Primary offenses include a uniquely powerful crushing set of jaws, capable of just under 10,000 newtons of force, though some of the tests on my larger males have estimated a maximum closer to 20,000 newtons in certain scenarios. Large paws armed with 3 varieties of claws strike with a minimum of 2,500 pounds of force, while propelling the beast at a maximum of nearly 40 to 45 miles per hour. Dracula drool keeps them bleeding, while the roar leaves them reeling. So I like to say. Thick, loose skin coated in hundreds of barbed quills across the neck, mane, and body provide ample protection, flexibility, deterrence, and a counterattack for any foe we may encounter.
Wow, is that everything?
Oh, you wanted more? Oh, certainly. The lions have also an incredibly robust digestive and immune system, foul odor glands for added deterrence, resistance to the likes of various venoms, disease, etc., etc., etc. An enlarged heart pumps oxygen-efficient blood through the body during explosive rushdown attacks from lone fighters and coordinated warbands alike. Bites and lacerations to the neck, skull, spine, joints, and abdomen are priority attack points to ensure maximum damage and blood loss. More durable or swift adversaries are hunted down in drawn-out pursuits until exhaustion and blood loss bring them low. Preferred climates include the Dread Clinic itself, of course, but I've also garnered much success in temperate forests, steppes, and grasslands where megafauna are vastly present. Though a few of my populations have seen success expanding into the likes of various deserts and mountainous regions. Prides usually consist of one or more males, their females, and offspring, though several of these males do spend a large portion of their lives as loners, sometimes forming coalitions of sorts to take over rival prides. The social hierarchy is born from years of youthful sparring that grows into explosive bouts of violence to assert status and dominance. Though heated, the loyalty between members of a pride or brotherhood coalition are fanned hot in the fires of battle and forged upon an anvil of war. The cubs are also quite cute. Oh, give me one moment, I might have one in my wallet. Sorry about that. You know, at some point I'm just gonna stop letting you put cuffs on me. This bit is starting to wear a bit thin.
Then stop breaking them.
I apologize.
Anyways, I thank you for this wealth of information. Relinquish the rest, and you and your beasts may just go unharmed. Sir, shut up. Anyways, the contributors. There are 12 of them, correct?
Correct.
Any kinds of updates to the genome since your review?
No changes, no updates.
Really? Even after seeing your competition? Seems like a missed opportunity, mate.
I stand by my choices. I stand with the lion. Next question, please.
Very well. I am going to list off each species you used, and you are going to state what aspects you used for your lion's final creation.
Sounds easy enough. Go ahead.
Atlas Lion.
The base species, a rather recent extinct species with confirmed prides and coordinated hunting skills. A beautiful mane, teeth, claws, a powerful roar, and even more powerful forearms. A good pick all around.
Smilodon population.
You know, a lion actually wasn't my first idea for this whole experiment. I had several concepts of elephants, rhinos, and bison before I even decided on a big cat.
Irrelevant. Answer.
Fine. Smilodon was added for a more robust build with even stronger limbs and proportionally massive claws for wrestling prey, all while maintaining the strengths of the feline build.
No sabers?
Good eye, my frightened friend. Indeed, the iconic saber teeth were not included. I instead used the dental plan of the marsupial lion.
Leo.
Yes, precisely. A unique set of jaws and fangs, with one of the highest bite force to body ratios of any animal. Perfect for ravaging and ruining practically anything it can grasp. Of course, retractable claws and those impressive thumb claws will make grasping prey a simple and unescapable task.
Tibetan Mastiff.
I mean, really, just think about it. It's like climbing hooks plunging into a rock face. Only rock doesn't squirm or rip quite the same as skin and muscle.
Oh, cuss.
Yes, of course. The Mastiff. A personal favorite of mine, really. Loyal, guarding, very trainable, with the right hand, of course. Not this one. That hand I lost some time ago. It was early into development when I had...
Vengeance. Back to the dog.
Fine. The lion-like hair and loose skin melded well with the defenses I had in mind. And thanks to some intermingling with the Tibetan wolf, I had found a source of oxygen-efficient blood to keep my beast going during extended engagements and treks into higher elevation. By the way, how are my boys doing?
What?
Are they behaving themselves? I do hope they aren't getting restless or squabbling.
Well, containment has remained stable. They all appear to be quietly resting, just laying around and watching. Little aggression or attempts to escape have been noted.
Well, that is good. Just a warning, they can be very slow to accept new faces, so I would proceed with any kind of activities with the utmost vigilance and care.
We will likely need samples before you leave.
I would not recommend that.
Watch me. Continue answering, and no more distractions, else I send you home with one less lion.
You're bluffing. You wouldn't.
Of course I would.
Friskies.
What did I just say?
Friskies. It's the phrase I train them with. They are trained to recognize anyone that uses the phrase as a non-hostile. Have your guards say it 3 times in succession during any activity, and they will be more compliant with you. Please don't hurt them. Their well-being is more valuable than the data you ask of me.
You get that? Yes, sir. Relay to the containment squad. Very well. Next species, Eurasian cave lion.
It was originally going to be the base, but I felt a more modern lion was a better choice. Its stronger frame still helped, but the added congruency of another similar lion or big cat would be a more important addition with so many other species on the way.
A throwaway species in your genome, then.
It's there because I like it. Next species, please.
Megatherium.
Size, definitely size. Powerful arms and a strong skeleton. While giving us the necessary size to go beyond any existing feline, the arms complement the strikes and grappling of our strategy well. Finally, the strong skeletal structure will allow us to support our weight, as well as to allow Leo to rear up like a bear to a height of around 11 to 12 feet or so. Helps with reach, grappling big prey, or smacking down smaller ones.
Won't it be too big?
It won't. We have evidence of Ice Age super predators reaching similar sizes, with builds still capable of running, jumping, and engaging in quick movements.
Okay, but what about overheating with such a big body?
Overheating is possible, but even when not considering the more stable temperatures of the clinic where the tournament's held, there are ways around it. Other than the mane, the coat itself won't be especially heavy. Panting certainly helps, and simply conserving energy for explosive bursts of violence as opposed to more sustained combat does help to keep this in check. Not to mention all the oxygenated blood being supplied by that massive heart.
From the hyena?
Correct. The spotted hyena, to be particular. That was your next species, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I bet I'm right.
Spotted hyena.
Yes, alright. Alongside their bone-crushing bite, resistant stomach, and sophisticated communication and social order, The proportionally large heart and excellent stamina will aid in coordinated, dragged-out pursuits of fleeing and injured prey.
Makes sense. Honey badger.
Tough, yet loose skin for all those pesky fangs and claws that will surely come our way. Even porcupine quills struggle to pierce the stuff. With this being a feline build, I want to avoid our creature becoming over-encumbered with any kind of solid plate armor or subdermal osteoderms. Full flexibility and mobility are vital for our success, so the honey badger's incredible skin was a natural pick.
North American porcupine.
Now hold on, you didn't let me finish with the badger.
Then talk.
Gladly. Foul-smelling odor glands are expressed when stressed during combat for a foul surprise. Finally, there's the berserker mode.
The what? Explain.
Well, that's just what I call it, though saying it like that is a bit of an exaggeration. I'm simply referring to the badger's seemingly fearless stance towards anything that threatens it. Sure, the internet has definitely exaggerated such claims, but with few options to escape, it is true that the badger is known to stand its ground against all manner of adversary, enduring long enough to escape or deter its attacker. While Leo is not outright self-destructive, considering those short-fused tempers and extremely protective connections, it's safe to say that fleeing is rarely considered.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
Really? In 2026? Sir, how old are you? Anyways, this is probably a good time to remind you about that safe word. Friskies. 3 times. Got that?
Understood. Stop talking to him. North American porcupine, please.
Well, it's the quills, obviously. Not only for the superior coverage across the body, but unlike many old world porcupines whose quills are larger, the quills of the new world porcupines are distinctly barbed to maximize their debilitating effect on the attacker. You can't simply pull them out as the barbs hook into flesh, causing pain and likely infection if not treated. Also, the reduced size of the quills does allow them to sit in line with the fur and not impede movement or flexibility.
What are the quills around the neck? And what happens in the case of a self-injury upon these barbed quills?
Good questions. The neck quills are functionally the same as those across the body. Not all quills are the same size, so they can appear a bit larger or thicker. The collar-like formation around the neck is simply a cosmetic flair to more closely resemble the spike collars of livestock guard dogs, which seemed rather fitting. As for any self-inflicted quillings, the thick skin is already naturally resistant to the quills, as we've seen in the honey badger. Of course, in the case that it does happen, porcupines do have natural oils in their skin that serve as a sort of antibiotic to prevent the quills from inflicting more harm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And that's not all. The quill rat's final contribution will be the natural iron enamel of its teeth, courtesy of its rodent ancestry. While not quite the same as such species that will not be named, it still provides that orange layer of added durability as our teeth clash against bone, muscle, and armor alike.
Utah raptor.
The claw. You know the ones. Big claws for punching into flanks and bellies with bloody results. They can also make for a nasty surprise for any opponent wrestling with Leo on the ground. You have a cat, don't you? I know you do. I can smell it.
What? Yes, I do.
You know when they play a little too hard and start kicking with their back paws? Imagine that with sickles over a foot long. Brutal stuff.
Won't those get in the way of walking?
No, I really don't think they should. The claws were naturally raised up while moving, and raptors generally ran fine on only 2 toes. Leo's paws will provide more surface area and support, and since cats naturally keep their claws retracted until use, them and the thumb claw should remain out of the way until necessary. Not fully retracted, sure, but enough. Plus, the likely smarts and pack hunting of the raptor are an added bonus.
No inclusion of the avian respiratory system?
No, though I had certainly considered it. Its viability in a mammalian build is debatable. When it comes to the task of something such as breathing, best not to rearrange too many parts without more conclusive studies.
Vampire bat. Let me guess. Iron distribution?
Was that a bit of sass, Mr. Captor, sir?
Does it?
Indeed it does. Though it won't grant us anything akin to fully iron claws and quills, it will reinforce the iron enamel of the porcupine I discussed earlier. Disease resistance is also quite nice, but what I really want is the Draculan spit.
The spit? A natural anticoagulant used for feeding.
Yes, very good. A natural complement to the damage our jaws and claws will inflict. Everything bleeds, after all. Big or small, bloodloss is a terribly effective means to an end. Just one bite or one scratch, and the red will run like water.
Even the scratches? Like the claws too? I thought it was just the bites that could do that.
Ah, good catch, my inquisitive captor. Recall that Leo is a cat. A big cat, but still a cat. Cats naturally groom themselves all over with their tongues. This includes their claws and paws. While not as potent as the mouth, a freshly groomed Gladiatherium may still have traces of the Draculan upon its claws, increasing the potency of our bleed build even more.
Indeed. Write that down.
Last one. Howler monkey, correct.
Go on.
To be specific, it's the black howler monkey. Can you guess why?
Because they're loud.
Because loud, yes. Nearly 140 decibels from such a small creature. To put that into perspective, that's the sound of a jet or a loud firework going off right next to you. That can already cause immediate hearing damage. Take that hyoid bone and place it in a lion as big as ours, and you push that boundary of nearly 150 decibels. Human eardrums start to burst at such levels. I could show you if you like.
Do not do that. Don't.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just kidding. Anyways, that should cover everything.
Yes, that will suffice for now.
Oh, were you expecting more?
You will be released when we have all the data we desire and your master agrees to our terms.
Listen, as nice as a break this was, I really have to get going. Why don't we wrap things up here?
If you want your lions alive, you will do as I say.
Do something then.
What? Fool, you think I won't?
Somehow, I doubt it.
Contact security to take this fool away. Slay one of his specimens as proof for our next recording. Yes, sir. Security, do you copy? Copy? Do you copy? Anything? Nothing. They may have already begun transport. Contact the main building. Sector 2, do you copy?
Oh dear. They do sound quite upset.
You did this, didn't you?
Actually, your men did this. They really shouldn't have said the Berserker Protocol out loud.
What?
The Berserker Protocol. I train them to recognize anyone that says Friskies 3 times in succession as an immediate threat. My boys are very well trained.
Sir, we have to leave now. Right, gather the data and make for the exit.
Oh, I don't think you have the time. They are very mad and definitely have our sense. Based on the reverberations in these walls, I can guess you have maybe a minute or two before they find us. Leave now and you may have a chance.
Get going. Now.
Well, that certainly was something. A bit dated, but a few edits could make for a rather interesting presentation. Computer, have a transport sent to my coordinates. Also, while they enjoy their stay, inform our guests to prepare for opening night. I've got an announcement to make.